good evening, good evening, and welcome back to my channel for Trending in 10, where I will attempt to briefly go over some of the trending topics in less than 10 minutes. So, let the timer begin. First up on the docket, we have the embattled Rudy Giuliani, who has been found in contempt of court. Yes, 80-year-old Rudy Giuliani just doesn't seem to want to comply with the judge's orders. Now, Rudy Giuliani, I'm sorry, got himself in a little quagmire, it seems, when it came to the Georgia, how can I put this? Well, I'm just going to have to put it the way it is. Defamation case against the two election workers, Ruby Freeman and her daughter, Shay Moggs. Now, Rudy has been quite adamant that he did no wrong, and it was the two women that he was found guilty of defaming that were wrong, and he has not fully complied with the award that was given, well, ordered to the two women. There have been a myriad of stories not knowing where certain merchandise has been located, and several unbelievable accounts by Rudy Giuliani and his attorney. So the judge has just about had it, so to speak, with Rudy Giuliani and has been held in contempt of court. I understand Rudy does not want to let go of his valuables. But when you're found guilty, unfortunately, in the court of law and you are ordered to pay, it's time to pay the piper. So, what lies ahead for Rudy Giuliani, who was disbarred from both New York and Washington, D.C.? Next up, D.A. Madam District Attorney of Fulton County, Georgia, Fani Willis. As I said just last week, she is not going down with the fight, and she has filed a motion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she has filed a motion to be placed back on the case. The problem is, if by chance, and if you have the faith of a mustard seed, we all know, or should know, that anything is possible. If she were to win that appeal or be granted that appeal, would it even matter? Would what appears to be President-elect Trump pay for the charges for which she has been after for the longest? We shall see. Next up, bottom right-hand corner, or it could be left, depending upon where you're seeing it. One of the suspects, allegedly, who has been arrested that was found near one of the fires in California, according to ICE, is an illegal immigrant and has been arrested, possibly detained. But, ladies and gentlemen, California is going to be tricky because of one word. That word, ladies and gentlemen, is sanctuary. And undocumented individuals are protected in these areas. So I don't know what the lawmakers are going to do. I don't know if this is completely accurate. So that's why it's important to conduct your own thorough, meticulous research and fact check. There have been many stories of many people in these areas. So it could be people are on edge, but with this particular individual, it is said he was seen with a blowtorch in the area. So you can look up the New York Post, the New York Times, or any media outlet. Next, upper right-hand corner, perhaps left, depending upon your optics. Dalton Mayor Tiffany Supergirl, Super Mayor, has filed in the courts demanding that the trustees be at the meetings. Now, the last meeting, two were not there. I believe it was Carmen and Chris. And Tiffany wasn't happy about that, so she moseyed on down to the courthouse and has filed where she is demanding the presence of these trustees moving forward. We shall see how that goes with Tiffany Henyard, again, the self-proclaimed super mayor, city girl mayor. Some refer to her as Tiff Tiff, Tiffany Tahoe, you name it, she's been called it. But she, like Fonnie Willis, is not going down without a fight. And then finally, Drake. It appears, and again, please do your research. It appears that DJ Ack has spread or stirred the pot a bit with Drake's allegations that he assisted LeBron James in stepping out on wifey. Now, whether any of this is true, I cannot attest to it. But word on the street, again, everything that is said are strictly allegations. Word on the street is Drake and LeBron, or Drake may have arranged, if you will, I'll just say two fella action. This and all of these celebrity stories as of late, they're really beginning to become extremely salacious and ugly. So I'm under 10 minutes. Your comments, thoughts, as I will be going live later in depth. Thank you for tuning in, and that's my trending 110. Bye bye for now.